Hi, this is Colleen, and this is Jay, and we're talking tech today. And I thought I'd take a moment to ask Jay some questions because I personally have been learning a lot from Jay lately about what in the world is going on with music and iPads and iPhones. Now, I come from the world of mostly, IBM original technology. Now that it's non-Apple stuff, essentially. So I have a lot to catch up on. So I have been asking Jay, and essentially, he's been making music, I think, on your iPhone, right?
Yeah, my iPod.
And your iPod Touch. Now that to me is pretty cool. How in the world did one start that?
Well, I've built some layers up on this thing, so it's kind of customized or personalized to a really small extent, really. But getting programs like I have iTabla.
So you've been playing tabla on your iPod?
Yeah, and then it's got two tamboras and this an Indian harp.
Wow.
So I can get that layer going, and then I can sync up the beats per minute with this other program called the Funk Box. Choose a drum machine.
So you just download these applications on your iPod?
Yeah, they cost me a little bit of money, but
yeah, like what, $2 or $5?
iTabla is expensive. The Funk Box is like $4.
Okay.
The last one is the Animode. And that one's just a synthesizer. The iPod.
Yeah, but it sounds like a Moog, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well then that's pretty cool.
I guess it's like branded by Moog. I don't know what that means exactly, but.
So they put it out or something?
Yeah, I guess so.
So essentially, all these different applications now. Where do your songs go? Do they go on your iPod or do they go up into the cloud?
Well, I do have a SoundCloud page. Mostly, a lot of stuff ends up on cassette tapes.
So you're going from your new technology, you're going data to analog.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean,
digital to analog. Okay. Now that's interesting.
I don't get too sophisticated because a lot of the times with my busy schedule, I have to have that much time to construct something, and that's really where this kind of process came from. Is like a little snack rather than a meal as far as the amount of time being put into the production. But then you get all these programs running together, and eventually the thing will crash and it'll make this crazy. It's almost like my trademark at this point. My trademark.
So how do you break your iPod is pretty much how you create the newest, coolest sound in music today.
Yeah, you push it to the absolute
push it to the limit, download as many programs as you possibly can, run them together, get them at least synced up on the same beat, so they're kind of coming together somehow.
Yeah.
And as long as that's going on, it'll eventually break, you'll have this amazing sound, you'll capture it on tape, and you can work from there.
Yeah.
That is pretty interesting to me.
With using the handheld cassette recorder as the final kind of recording storage, it's actually good because then I can run the iPod into one channel of an amp, and I can run like my noise guitar into the other channel of the amp. And actually, I get this thing going on, and then I pick up the guitar eventually and start like kind of going off.
So you get a loop going on, or whatever you got going on there, and you're mixing up your guitar playing with it. And then that on top of it, so it's almost like a quick bolt of inspiration or quick idea that you can like sort of formulate.
I was calling the tape. The tape I was making was called New Jots. So that's what it was.
That's great.
New Jots.
New Jots.
And another thing I've been messing around with, I discovered yesterday, is that you can take this thing called the iRig. It's you plug it in there and you can bypass the microphone and you can go line in. So I can plug in my dictaphone cassette player and hijack the sound on the video programs. Like I have 8mm and then the one that just comes with the thing.
Wow.
So you can actually make your instant soundtrack for your goofy movie sort of things that you want to put together. Sure. So that was kind of innovation because then you can just like say what you want to say.
So essentially, you can actually do your soundtrack as you do all of that other stuff that we just talked about.
Right. I can't get all those programs running into the sound, but I can do like a lining. So once I mix one of those things onto like a set tape, whatever that may be.
So after you're done mixing, with whatever you want to be doing, I mean, you could go back to Pro Tools and do it that way.
Yeah, I've been doing that too.
Yeah, and then after you're done, you load it back in your cassette deck, or do you load it into your computer and go digital into your iPod, and then you also have
idea is this. You take the final tape, you plug it in, and then you start making a video. And that is like the full.
So you're making a video, and then you can use the line in for your soundtrack to your video that you're making.
Yeah. As
you make it.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So that's another.
These are things I learned from him.
This is a new jot technique.
Yeah, it's new jot. I like this.